What's up, everybody? This is Big Blue from Florida Rumblings. I am on 878 eastbound expressway. Let me turn down the AC so that you all can hear me. This is going to be about a 1-hour video. New to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and share the broadcast, please. I appreciate it. You would be doing me a very big favor. On today's video, right now I'm going to drive on 878 eastbound, which is where I'm at right now, and then I'm going to take South Dixie Highway and go northbound, and then I'm going to take the Rickenbacker Causeway, which takes me to Key Biscayne, Florida. Key Biscayne is an island about 15 to 20 minutes south of downtown Miami. The homes over there, the houses, they start at about $2.5 million and up. Condos, they start at about, about $750,000, $800,000 and up, starting with a 1-bedroom. I don't think they have studios. Beautiful day outside, even though it's cloudy, but it's a good day to go to the beach. And for those of you that are visiting South Florida, especially Miami and Florida Keys, make sure to bring your suntan lotion or your sunscreen. If you forgot to bring it with you, make sure you go to the store and buy some. Of course, CVS, you can go to CVS, Walgreens, or any other store and buy some sunscreen or suntan lotion. You know, some folks forget to bring it when they're visiting Miami. Sometimes I forget to bring mine when I go to the beach. Sometimes I forget to bring my sunglasses. on South Dixie Highway in South Miami, Florida. I'll be approaching Coral Gables in a few minutes. looks like gas is going up. Because the Shell that I went to, oh, I forgot to add this morning, my car needed a new battery. So I went to Shell to get a new battery. And, let me see, with tax and everything, it came out to, what, $273. Because I had the battery, I had the other battery for 7 years. It was before COVID. So yeah, my car wouldn't start this morning. I had to get it jumped, and it was at the shop for almost an hour. So thank God it was just the battery, you know, and not the motor, not the starter. 9:49 a.m., which is 9:49 in the morning. So for those of you that are visiting Miami, and if you're renting a car, you should take a trip to Key West, which is about 2.5 hours to almost 3 hours. You know, just spend, you know, a couple of nights at a hotel in Key West. Somebody was trying to call me. It could have been the telemarketer, so I decided not to answer the phone. Or touch anything on the phone because I was afraid that would interrupt my video. Driveway where those two vehicles are parked, that driveway is too close to the main road. I don't like that. I would never live in a house right there where the driveway, or where you park, or where you have to park close to the main road. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I have to remember that as soon as I get on the Rickenbacker Causeway, they lower the speed limit from 45 miles per hour to 40, and there's usually cops throughout the causeway, and they're very strict. So I'm going to keep it between 40 and 45. So yeah, I used to live in Key Biscayne years ago when I was a little kid. 25 miles per hour. Well, speed limit's 40. I better slow it down. don't agree with the 40 miles per hour speed limit. It should be 50. But in the way I understand, it's somebody got hit. Somebody hit a bicycle, and supposedly they left the scene of the accident, and the person got caught and got arrested. So you got cyclists that are riding their bikes on the bike path. And of course you got to wear a helmet in case some of you guys don't know. Check this out. When you have a motorcycle, you don't have to wear a helmet, which doesn't make sense. You know, a helmet is optional. Before you had to wear a helmet, but not anymore. Because I remember in California, years ago, you didn't have to wear a helmet. And it's still the same way, you know. Okay, as soon as I get off of this bridge, there's usually cops parked beside the roadway or highway. There's a lot of traffic here. So speed limit's 40 and I'm doing 38. Yep. So it takes me about 30 minutes to drive from Kendall to Key Biscayne, or from my house to Key Biscayne. Beautiful day. There's a bunch of sailboats on the right hand side. Stop and flashing. And there's Mass Academy School on the left, which is a private school for the rich kids, the rich folks, and used to be Planet Ocean. And on the right, coming up, there's the Miami Sea Aquarium. Now they might close down the Sea Aquarium because the folks that work there have not been taking good care of the animals. Careful, Biggie. So it's still open, but as you can see, there's not that many cars parked there, and it's not making good business. So if you want to go to where they have dolphins, whales, your best bet is to go to SeaWorld in Orlando, which is about it's almost 5 hours. It's almost a 5-hour drive from Miami. You can probably get there within 3.5 hours if you're driving over 80 miles an hour. To be honest with you all, I like SeaWorld better than Miami Sea Aquarium. Miami Sea Aquarium looks like it's run down, you know, but if you want, you can go there for yourself. You all might like it, you know, but grandmother used to work there years ago. Okay, right now I'm entering Crandon Park. They have a beach there. Okay, what's the speed limit? Okay, the speed limit's is still 40. I haven't been to Key Biscayne since last year. So as far as the neighborhood, it's a really nice neighborhood. Full of houses, condos. If you're interested in how much, if you want to know how much the homes are there, type in the zip code. Go to Zillow.com, type in the zip code 33149. That's the zip code in Key Biscayne, and you'll see how much the homes are, as well as the condos and the apartments and the townhomes. It's all right there. As far as how good the neighborhood is there. And it has its own golf course, as you can see on the right. There's the Crandon Park golf course and tennis courts. It's got a nature center. On the left is Crandon Park Beach. Yeah, like I said before, they lowered the speed limit to 40 miles an hour instead of 45. I remember there used to be a club in Key Biscayne, and leaving the club, I saw some drivers, driving really fast, erratically, and there would be cops waiting for speeders. I used to go there, and I would just have one drink. Once in a while, I'll have 2 drinks. But as soon as I leave, I would go to this little restaurant, eat something, stay there for about an hour, sober up, and then I'd leave. It used to be called Stefano's, which was a restaurant and nightclub, but it's no longer there. They closed it down. And the club was pretty chill. I never had problems with anybody. I never seen anybody fighting. I mean, of course you're going to see some folks getting drunk, and that's normal. But I never seen a violent drunk there. All I seen were friendly drunks. Now in Key West, you might see a few violent drunks, but Key West, overall Key West is a nice place to visit and live. My uncle lives in that condominium on the left. Oh no, he doesn't. He lives, I think, further south. There's a police officer right there. He's making sure everybody's doing 30 miles an hour, and I'm doing less than 30. I'm doing like 28. Yeah, the cops here, Key Biscayne, they have their own police, and they're making sure everybody's doing the speed limit. Doing between 30 and 35 miles per hour, I don't think they're going to stop you. If they want to, they can, just to get a quota. So yeah, this is Crandon Boulevard. Biscayne, Florida. And on the right, there's a park. Your speed 17, 22, 20. So yeah, welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and shameless. Rich and famous. So the majority of folks that live here are high class or rich, and I would say 35% of them are middle class. Years ago, Miami-Dade police used to patrol here. We used to pick over, but now it's Key Biscayne. Key Biscayne has their own police department. They just built their own police department about 9-10 years ago. Years ago, this used to be one lane going south, one lane going north, and now they expanded it to 2 lanes going south, 2 lanes going north, so you have 4 lanes. I'm glad they did that. Make a U-turn. Okay, I think I got about 15 minutes left, so I'm gonna drive in the residential areas of Key Biscayne. left on Harbor Drive. Okay, the gas here for regular is $4.79 in Key Biscayne. Key Biscayne is expensive, as well as the food, you know, such as 7-Eleven and Subway. So if you want to buy, let's say a soda where I live is $1.50, $1.60. Here it's going to be $1.90, $2. As soon as I make a left, you'll see the gas prices. Okay. Yep, $4.79 for regular, $5.59 for Supreme. Oh my God. And thank God they have a 7-Eleven and Subway, and of course they have Starbucks. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks after I end this video, because my internet is crap. It's slow, and you know. So this is Key Biscayne, the residential neighborhood, and I'm gonna go to where my grandmother used to live. The house is no longer there. They bulldozed it and they built an entire new house. Except this house is 3 stories, just like that one on the right. You got a for sale by owner. 305-282-9446. It's this house right here on the right. It's probably listed on Zillow. A lot of these houses have been rebuilt. Some of them have been bulldozed, and a lot of these houses, like the oldest house that they have in Key Biscayne, was built in 1951. Gotta be careful with these speed bumps. And I used to go to this private school on the right hand side. Okay, do I turn here? Yeah, West Harbor Drive. I don't don't think the school's there anymore. Oh yeah, it is. You just can't see it. They covered it with some trees. All right. Wow. They remodeled a lot of these homes. See these 2-story homes, 3-story homes, that were not here. The homes, the 2-story, 3-story homes like you see here, they used to be, like I said, old houses, 1-story houses, and they bulldozed those old houses and they rebuilt the new ones. They turned them into 2 stories, 3 stories. And Hampton Lane. Hampton. I think it's this one. Hampton Lane. Oh no, it's Fernwood. Shit. Okay, hold on. Fernwood. Damn. Yeah, it's Fernwood. Alright. This home right here, it used to be 1 story, and they added a 2nd story. Luxury at its finest. It's kind of like Beverly Hills, because I remember West Heather Drive. All right. Warren Lane. Nah, that's not. Warren Lane. Yeah, it's this one. Allendale Road. Oh, so it's not Fernwood, it's Allendale. And then Redwood is the first road on the right. Okay, there's Redwood. That's the house right there, the corner house in front of me. My grandmother used to live there. And that house is run down. That's a beautiful house. But that house wasn't there when my grandmother lived there. So the one that's run down on the right, those folks have lived there for many years. Okay, now I want to go where I used to live. Okay, so they added these speed bumps so nobody would speed. Alright. So I gotta go towards the end of the road and turn right. house that's being built. Okay, so I turn right on Fernwood. Oh God, oh God, oh God. No. Ooh, that was a big bump. Phone holder really sucks. Okay. I think this is the house, but you can't see it. It's not that one. They just rebuilt that house. It's definitely not that one. Yeah, it's the one with the gate and everything. They totally renovated that house. Okay, I'm going to end this video, but before I do, I want to wish you all a good day, a good night. a good Saturday, a good weekend from wherever you are around the world. This is Big Blue from Florida Roadway signing off, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.